Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I want to talk about harvest crafting again. Oh god, not again. He's going to go with the theory crafting again. No, this time around, like this was last video where I talked about, using Craft of Exile to find out what modifiers do you need, what items do you need, like item level and so on, how to prepare your items, search for stats, whatever. That was in the other video, right? Now we're actually going to go a step further and say, like, how can we actually make it happen, Like, I used to play alone, like, just farming my maps, get my seeds and trying to get my remove add life, for example, to get my chest going and stuff like that. But this is like a solo self-found, basically, attempt. And I was doing that for the past 3 weeks, and yesterday or 2 days ago, I decided to check out a certain website that I got recommended quite often, and it's the guys from the Forbidden Trove. So short form TFT, I'm gonna use that form quite often now in this video. And no, it's not Teamfight Tactics, okay? So the guys from TFT have managed to create a Discord server. I think there's a website, there is like on the forum, they're like everywhere. Like it's kind of the rank 1 spot for crafting or community based. It's like an insane thing, right? So I was checking those out yesterday or 2 days ago. And I tried it, They have actually a pretty nice Discord, and first of all, this is not in like a sponsored video or something, no. I just want to talk about my experience with this service or their Discord, and also their website that they made. I think it's from those, should be, the Forbidden Harvest, And first of all, it's kind of insane how big this thing is. I don't even know how many... I think like thousands of members there are already, and trading with their site and stuff like that. So overall, the link of this Discord is in the description below. It's also over here. If you click on that one, you get the Forbidden Trove Discord link here, right? And you can basically just join. There is like a rank system where you get like points and ranks based on vouchers, And, always, you're probably going to think about, wait a second, do you mean that you can buy crafts over there with other people and you're going to hand them over, and what if they scam you, right? And they have a pretty nice voucher system. So if it would just start right away with the way I use it, and I want to mention that this server just offers way more from like, I don't know, if you want to buy complete gear sets, obviously in-game currency, if you want to sell your stuff, or... it's like hardcore standard, whatever, bulk trades, like all kinds of stuff. But what I'm using is basically the service ladder, the vouchers, and also want to sell and want to buy seed services, right? So what I did is I was just like, want to buy seed service, right? You can just, there's like people constantly, okay, want to buy, remove ad. You can basically just write in here. We could actually try that. Do we have anything? Not really. Let's just assume, what item could I quickly do? Holy shit, I have no idea. Just for the test, yeah, never mind. Let's say want to buy Divine Fire. We have Harvest Softcore, So I just write this in here, and basically now people can see that, and they're gonna whisper me, right? They're gonna whisper me and be like, hey, yo, I have Divine Fire, and then you sort out a price, The longer you use that site, you're gonna find out how much is everything priced. But there is also the website, the Forbidden Harvest, that I'm going to talk about later, where you can... this is kind of working like PoE trade, pretty much, I could also, like, go in here and say, like, randomize the numeric values of fire, for example, right? So I'm just having here the fire modifier, and now it lists me all the people that are currently having those seeds or those things available with the seed level and the price to it, right? And you're also going to see the vouchers over here. So as you see, oh wait, it took a little bit longer because usually people don't always save those divines, because they're so cheap, they're not like valuable at all. But here you go, got 215 chaos each in-game, trusted provider, 30 vouchers, So I can write like second, The next thing what you do is you have now his Discord, right? Add Stellarity. So you can just copy this one, and then you go over to the TFT and go to the service ladder, This one now, you can like open the profiles of those people and see how many vouchers do they have, how many successful crafts do they have, right? So we now gonna do like a quotation mark or whatever, this shout out mark, whatever, this thing that you just see on the screen. We do @ and then the nickname. and enter, and then it just lists me up here, and it says Delari has is a trusted service provider. That's a rank that you get. Like here, this guy is experienced, this guy is high roll, trusted service, like whatever. There's different things, you know. But I see based on that, okay, this guy has 34 vouchers, you know. So what I could do, I would always say like 50, you know. 50 would be great to feel safe, because in the end, there is never going to be safe, you know. So let's just write this guy, yo, oh wait, I have D&D active. So I'll write this guy, I'm just going to invite him, and he will have 2, right? And now I can write like, hey, what about 10 chaos per piece? You know, it's an open market, you know. So we're just gonna go there. Give me 1 second, selling craft. That's totally fine. So we're just gonna take out my 15 chaos. We're just gonna buy one of those to show you the next process, what you should do when this is successful, right? I personally 30 vouchers. I mean, I don't care about this item. It's like a cheap shit, you know. And sometimes people are actually recognizing me. Doesn't matter. But now it's the thing, right? I wrote in the channel, hey, I want to buy something. Somebody whispered me, as I said, usually if you say I want to buy add and remove fire, there's a lot of more people. Dude, my whole Discord list is full of people that just spam whisper me, yo, I have 3 of those, I have 10 of those, and then just gonna sort out the price. And based with this vote system, I did not get scammed once. I can show you some of my items that I already crafted with using the service, and I did not get scammed. Since they are trading right now, I can actually show you that what I finished right now. So basically the boots that you already saw on my previous video, this is something I did myself, right? And it took me 3 weeks to finish those. Yesterday, by using the site, I was finishing my 6 times tier 1 chest, for example. I was finishing my mirror tier shield. I was finishing my ring over here. The gold rim still best in slot here. Here I'm currently working on my spike gloves. At the moment I'm like progressing with the fingerless silk gloves, so I don't really have any negative experience with those, right? And there you go. Discord is just like spamming probably. There's the next guy that would have that. But basically, now you're just lined up. We're just gonna wait for that. But in the end, what you're gonna do now is you basically write, I need that, you know, or the same thing if you want to sell something. But I cannot really say how the selling thing works, because I'm always like buying all the time, you know. I just want to finish my own items before I just provide. But you have the option to just sell, like this guy, you know. He's also on the Discord, and then as I said, with the service letter, I can check those people, how many vouchers do they actually have. Are they like an awakened service provider is somebody who has like 75 vouchers or something. There's people that have like hundreds of vouchers, so you can basically give them a mirror tier item and you're gonna be safe, I guess so. As I said again, this is an open market. Everybody here is a normal player using the site or the Discord to communicate with each other. There is never a guarantee for being safe, you know. But I can talk from my experience. As soon as somebody has like 50 vouchers or something, it is safe. On the other hand, you can always ask for a collateral, and since these guys are usually just here to sell your craft, they're also going to give you something, and they usually just post it like that. If we just follow this one over here, somebody wants to, what is it? Confirm augment defense, guy says yes, and it's gone, right? Or at least it's added. And then probably you can always like ask them, like when I do my crafts here, I said like, yeah, add remove life, you know. I bought like 5 or 6 to get my tier 1 on my chest, and then when I'm done, I'm paying this guy, I get my chest back, and then I ask him also like, hey, do you have some divine life, because I want to have the tier 1, the max roll, for example, right? So mbX randomized fire, yes, but I'd like some collateral. 10x, is that okay? I mean, you kind of have to answer, right? I don't want to tell those guys that I'm recording a video, right? So, but I think it should not be a problem, because this guy, I don't have 10x salts. Yikes. It's okay. I can give you an item worth 10x. Nah, it's okay. I'll trust you. I'll just trust you. It's fine, you know. I just drop them or trade them, whatever. So randomize fire, right? You're probably gonna pick it up, gonna check again. Do you want this one? Like, why would you have 10x salts collateral for a shit item like that? But hey, you know, it's just about explaining it, right? So Just once, YOLO. Confirm, yes. So as I said, we talked about this. He said it was 15 chaos each, so I'm just gonna say yes. I don't even care what the outcome is, you know. It's just crafty, you know. 34, great. What is going to be? It's, you know, for the video. I just take the one for the team just to show you, and it's actually the same role. Wow, scam attempt. Nah, just kidding. The thing is with these rolls, I mean, obviously it's 29 to 35, so it's a 1 out of 6 chances that you actually hit the same roll again, right? No one buys these things. I can roll again, cost of just 1. Great. So he's giving me 1 for free, basically, because as I said, nobody stores the divines. Yeah, look, it is... Oh, 30. At least it changed. But hey, he said 1 for free. It's totally fine. So we're just gonna trade back now. I got my gloves back, and that's it. Okay. What happened? Oh yeah, my gems. See, legit people here. Actually, legit people. I think those gems are worth more than. Wait, that is not mine. Is that mine? No, wait, that's not mine. Wait, I found this, I guess. Right. Thank you. So, now this is complete, right? Now this is successful, so I asked him, he traded me, we did this thing, but it was successful, right? So the next thing what I'm doing is checking his Discord again. It's this name here, right? And now I'm going to write down notepad. What I'm doing now is I want to give the Discord the message that I had a successful trade with this guy, right? So what I'm doing is just add the name of this guy and say +1, what was it? Divine Fire, for example, right? And actually it was 2, so we're gonna use 2 of those. So now I can just copy paste that. I go to the Discord again, and instead of the service letter, I go to the vouchers. And here I'm just going to pass this one in. Now it's going to list it, and he will have +2 successful vouchers. So the next guy that wants to do something with him can now check back again on the service letter, you know, and you will have +2 vouchers in total, right? But yeah, this is how it works, right? And you can do that with pretty much everything there. And this is exactly how I could finish all of my items with just investing currency. The good thing is, you know, there is people that are saying like, dude, I cannot just finish my harvest crafts. I don't care about mapping. All I want to do all day long is running lab, for example, or running blight maps, for example. So you can just do that. You just grind whatever currency or however you make currency, you can just do that. And once you have enough currency, you just go to their Discord, and then you're like, oh, I need to have tier 1 life on my fingerless silk gloves, for example, right? So you whisper that in, you need to buy like that or want to have that, you're gonna get spammed probably, but that's like better if you say like want to buy seed service, you're just gonna add like minimum 10, for example, and maybe 76 seed level, for example, right? This is also something you can do, and people will whisper you and be like, hey, that's like 60 chaos per try, the other one is like 80 chaos, and you can just talk to them and just try to find out a nice price that works for both of you, right? So, good, we talked about how to get your certain crafts going. Is as well when you go seed service, want to sell, so here are the guys that are basically just harvesting all day long and just getting bunches of like everything, and then you can just say like, okay, remove add, this guy has probably just 1 of each. Or we have like 3 times non-physical, add physical, 40 chaos per. They just have like a small store. I can just click on that one, like write him like, hey, I want to buy your 3, whatever. Just make sure before you do any trades that you check on the service letter if this guy is trusted or not. The same thing works over here with the forbiddenharvest.com. I'm going to link that one in the description below as well. And here you see the same thing, right? 14 vouchers. You know, everybody has to start at some point, you know? But I would say if it's below 50, just ask for a collateral. Usually people will give you that, and if they say no, just... You don't have to do the trades with them, you know? You can just scroll down here and search for somebody, or you just go on the top side here. You say minimum vouchers like 100, hit enter, and then you basically only see people that are having hundreds of vouchers, and I would say they are safe, you know? Like, I didn't have any problems, and I was giving over some very, very expensive stuff. For example, my 6 times tier 1, before it was 6 times, like when I was removing add life, for example, or in the end, when I added chaos res, I was searching for some divine chaos. So I handed this thing over. I don't know how expensive that thing is, right? But it's definitely not like a 1x budget item or something. So I can really recommend that site. And here you can also search for all kinds of stuff. For the part, how about you want to sell something? This is something I don't know. I don't know if the Forbidden Harvest is actually directly connected with this site, so it takes the information from this site. This is something I don't know. It's just about my experience about buying those seeds, you know, and the experience of that. But I'm pretty sure if you're interested in selling your seeds, because this is the next topic I want to get up to, you can definitely make a big store. And I do have an information of a friend of mine that is just permanently farming seeds and selling those in bulk. And he currently has like, I think 3 or 4 mirrors on stash. He's like way richer than I am. I mean, I'm switching builds like more often than my underwear. But the thing is, this is a safe way to make shitloads of currency. And this is exactly why I built this one today. I just ended like a 12-hour stream. We have like 8 hours. No, wait a second. This is 10-hour stream. So I leveled this up in the stream, started from level 1, currently level 78. So just to show you how that works, let's just run any kind of low tier maps, because as I said, still Livestream and stuff like that on. We're working on it. So let's just take any map with a halfway decent layout, primordial blocks, small formation. Like, let's just run primordial blocks, fuck it. The thing is, the reason why I built this character is to farm speeds at super speed, you know? And with super speed, I mean insane speed. So this is a Pathfinder, Essence Drain Contagion Spellslinger at the moment, using Power Siphon with a cast and crit to proc my Tailwind Elusive Boots to get even more speed, okay? It sounds weird because usually Essence Drain Contagion characters, especially Spellslingers, are like occultists or tricksters. But the Pathfinder do have 50% increased area of effect, and with all the nodes here, you have insane amounts of speed. And this is basically it. I want to have maximum area of effect and maximum movement speed to clear maps as fast as possible, to clear tier 16 maps on Awakener 8 in like less than a minute, grabbing those seeds and just farm seeds, and then like I plant them, but you could like definitely just sell them if you don't want to. And currently, I should actually activate the Spellslinger. So, as you see, movement speed-wise, we do have, like, currently 286. Wait, this is a... I'm not showing my super speed build on a temp chains map, okay? No, not gonna happen. Let me get another map here. Like, anything just for showcase. Courthouse map, I don't even know the layout. What the hell? Lookout map. Lookout map should be fine. Yes, I know it's a low-tier map, but I don't care because I'm level 78. And this character has, like... What is the gem levels here that we have? Like, okay, I just bought some Awaken gems. But all the others, like 18, like, it's in progress, you know? I've been playing this character for 8 hours. There is not even a path of building of that yet, anything. I just said, like, wait a second. With area of effect and the movement speed modifiers, this character might be a lot of fun and fast to play. And as you see, this character has some insane amounts of... No, I don't want to pick those up. They're like low-level seeds. I don't like low-level seeds. But yeah, it's just about speed and momentum, and if I actually would crit, then you see that I'm actually having right now about close to 300% movement speed as soon as I proc the elusive when I crit with the Power Siphon. 278, 270, 286, something close to 300. But this is the plan of this character, and I want to get this character to a level that you can clear tier 60 map to farm the highest seeds possible, and I think that the map is already clear. I think there is nothing else on this map. I mean, it's a pretty straight layout, but as you saw, it's like just for super maximum speed to just grind the seeds as fast as possible. This is my current project. If it will be successful later on tier 16 plus, then I will make a build guide about it. But at the moment, it's purely testing. I'm still having like the taming rings to get my resistance going, you know. As I said, just test out. But this is something I want to do for the next couple of days, just to farm seeds as fast as possible. And then either like sell my crafts, because you can make so much currency with that. And it's kind of insane. And you don't need anything. Just farm the seeds out for free, you just bulk them up, sell them, and you're gonna have a lot of currency to maybe finish your own insane Seek items, like this belt that I crafted yesterday, like 5 times tier 1, the boot 6 times tier 1. It's like, you can get, it's insane power spike in this, or power creep in this league, basically. Good, is there anything else that I need to talk about? I'm not sure, but I guess we should be fine. If you want to learn about more crafting things about here with the Craft of Exile, for example, that I made the last video with, then please watch that if you want to find out what stats and so on. And if you're just trying to finish your items and you just cannot get this last remove at live to get your tier 1 stat, for example, or high level stat, then I would suggest check out this TFT Discord. Link is given in the description below. And if you're gonna just browse through even further, holy shit, I'm so tired. It's like 7 in the morning. I should get to bed actually, but I need to get this video online first, you know, content. Then I would highly suggest trying this one out. I have great experience with those, so you might hopefully have as well. As I said again, there is no 100% guarantee that you're not gonna get scammed at some part. Always make sure that you check how much people have service provides done, because there is also like a blacklist for people that got scammed, and to remove those people from the server and like ban them. And when you use the service letter, I guess there's a command like, hey, this guy's a scammer, just stay away from that thing or something like that. But it's a kind of insane system. I'm having a great time with that system, and I could finish all my crafts for now, and now I just need to have more currency to finish the next couple of projects. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.